Welcome to Lesson 54 of Saxon's Algebra 1 3rd edition. This lesson is going to be on solving equations using the substitution method. Substitution means you put one thing in the place of another, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing in these equations. So here you can see we have two equations and two variables. There's an x and a y in both equations. This one tells us what y equals. We don't know exactly what the number is, value for y, but we know that y is equal to 2 times x plus 5. So, let's look over here. This says 2x minus y equals 6, another equation. And y is equal to 24 minus x. So right here where we have this y in this equation, we're going to substitute 24 minus x. So we have 2x minus 24 minus x equals negative 6, and then we solve from there. Once we find out what y is, or x is, then we can go back and put that value in and obtain the solution to the other variable. You can even do this when there are three variables in an equation. We'll get to that later on in the year. Alright, so let's look at this. Y equals x plus 3 and y equals 2x. Substitute the y in equation 1 with the 2x to obtain equation 3. 2x equals x plus 3. And then you just solve. You move this x over here. 2x minus x equals 3, so that means x equals 3. Now that we know what x is, we can go back to either one of these equations and put in 3 for x, and if y equals 3 plus 3, then we know that y is equal to 6. And that's really all there is to substitution. We're going to work some problems together. Alright, I've worked this one out. It's in your book if you want to refer back to it later. Here's our two equations. 2x plus 3y equals negative 13. And y is equal to x minus 6. This is what we're going to substitute in right here in this equation beside the 2. So, 2x plus 3 times y, which we know is equal to x minus 6, equals negative 13. And then we solve. We have to distribute this 3 over the x, and we get 3x. And 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. Now we can combine like terms. 2x and 3x is 5x. 5x minus 18 equals negative 13. And if we move the 18 over, then we have 5x equals 5, so x is equal to 1. Now that I know that x is equal to 1, I can come back here and say y is equal to 1 minus 6. Or y is equal to negative 5. And then I'm going to put my answer as an ordered pair, x coming first and then y. And there's a reason I want you to learn how to do this now. We're going to be needing to do this for graphing later, so just go ahead and start the practice now and get in a habit. So the answer is x is 1, y is negative 5. Alright, here's another one. 3x plus 2y is 3. And in this one, we know what x is. It is 3y minus 10. So right here, where x was, I'm going to substitute in this 3y minus 10. And then I'm going to do the distributive property. 3 times 3y is 9y. 3 times negative 10 is negative 30. Plus the 2y that was originally there equals 3. Combine your like terms. 11y minus 30 equals 3. Then move the 30 to the other side by adding. And 11y is equal to 33, so we know that y is equal to 3. Alright, that's y. So let's go back up here, and x is equal to 3 times y minus 10. Well, 3 times, if y is 3, 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 minus 10 would be negative 1. So x is negative 1, so we put it first in our ordered pair, and y is equal to 3. Alright, so now we're going to work some practice problems from your book. 2x plus 3y equals 24, and we know that x here is equal to 4y minus 10. So right here where I have x, I'm going to substitute in this 4y minus 10. So 2 times 4y minus 10 plus 3y equals 24. So let's do the distributive property here. 2 times 4y is 8y. And 2 times negative 10 is negative 20, plus 3y equals 24. We've got 8y and 3y that we can combine. They are like terms. 11y minus 20 equals 24. Now we're going to move the 20 to the other side, and we will have 11y equals 44. When we divide by 11 on both sides, we get y equals 4. So in our ordered pair, we're going to put x first, and then we're going to put y as 4. Alright, now that I know that y is equal to 4, I'm going to go back up here to x equals 4y minus 10. X is equal to 4 times y we know is 4 minus 10. X is equal to 16 minus 10. X is equal to 6. So our ordered pair is 6, 4. Alright, in this one, we know that y is equal to x plus 7. So right here, we're going to substitute x plus 7 into our equation. So we have x plus 2 times y, or x plus 7, is equal to negative 16. So I'm going to bring down this x, and then I'm going to distribute this 2 over both. So plus 2x plus 2 times 7 is 14 equals negative 16. Add your like terms. 3x plus 14 equals negative 16. Now we're going to subtract 14 from both sides, and we will get 3x equals negative 30. And if we divide by 3, we know that x is going to be equal to negative 10. Alright, in our original equation up here, y equals x plus 7. Well, if x is negative 10, if we put it in there, y equals negative 10 plus 7, so then y is going to be equal to negative 3. So we would write our answer, negative 10, negative 3. Good job. Substitution is really not going to be too difficult, I don't think. It may take you a few days to get the hang of it, but don't get stressed, don't get worried. We can make it through this together. Alright? So I'll see you back next time for lesson 54.